evening, it's Cameraman Dave. We're gonna have to play some really quick catch-up because, I started work on this, and basically what I'm doing is replacing those quarter panels because, as you can see, But what I started, alright, the charade's over. What I started by doing was removing these body panels. Now, the Corolla had a single piece bumper, but this one was North American, so it wasn't the right rating. So we get 2-piece bump, well, really like 3-piece at the back and 2-piece at the front. But anyway, I removed that so that I had the lower body exposed, and, of course, just so that I can actually see what's going on at the back, I removed the rear bumper. So, I'm going to catch you up on what I've been doing on the driver's side in the next few clips. Stay tuned. Another fine morning on B is for broken. And you can see I've still got all my trim off, of course. It's been raining, so, you know, I have to dry up and get things ready. But, yeah, this quarter is going to come off. And I've already gotten started on the other side. So I'm not going to show you that side. I'm just going to show you one side of the car. Figure keep it simple. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I know what I have to do. So hopefully it goes well. Alright, so to get the work started, I'm just exposing the spot welds. Although today you can kind of see them a little bit more easily. Firstly, I'm using a strip disc on it, and the reason for that is just to kind of expose the lowest spot in the spot weld and try and find the center quickly. Worked for me yesterday, so I'm gonna keep doing it today. After that, I'll be following up with a spot weld driller, but of course what I'm not showing you is that I'm actually drilling out the center ahead of using that little hole saw bed. And apart from the adhesive on the inside of the fender, it just pops right off. Well, I'm pleased to say that the cutting and drilling is done, and does anybody know how to weld?
In this part, I'm sandblasting!
So, sandblasting is done, and you can see that a lot of stuff has converted, and it's completely black. We're on to this now. Yeah, I snuck in some cutting while you guys were away. Or while I was away cutting. You didn't go anywhere. So I figured I'd share, in case this helps anybody. It's maybe not the best method, but it's working for me so far. I've had like little, like 1/8 of an inch gaps at most so far. So it's working out for me. But I put a piece of tape on, sticky side out, mock the piece into where it's supposed to go. You can see I kind of started on this cut. It's close, but not close enough. But then it'll stick on that side and give her a little extra. And then I follow that line. Before I show you this, I can feel the judgment rising from you. But this was my solution. That's not a great angle, but that is my solution to there being a massive hole leading to the trunk on both fenders. But it's because of all of this healthy metal. I don't want to pry it apart and end up doing a whole whack of welding just to get that one little hole secured, and it's for the trunk. I don't know how much time I have with the car, but I know I don't have a lot of time today. I don't think that repair absolutely has to be super welded in and everything. I think it just has to keep water from going in the trunk. Because the chassis rails are good and healthy. So, from there, I'm going to be moving on from yesterday's little repairs to the inner fender. And I don't know if Thor controls welders, but hopefully Thor's on my side. So I'm in the middle of welding, and Andre dropped by after his trip to Ottawa, and he gave me this. It's from Aaron and NV Details, and I also got a little lantern, and it's, you know what, I'll show you. Cheery stuff, but it's a lantern, and a flashlight, so that's cool. Toyota gear, oh yeah, I'm pumped. Let's get back to it. Okay, so I lied to you. I said I was going to show you the passenger side panel, but you know what? I'm in the right part of the process, and I don't feel like filming the other side right now because I have a lot to do and not a whole lot of time. So check it out. It's not clean yet, but it will be, and the welds took, so it should be great. I jumped way ahead. So instead of showing you all of the glass and Bondo and crap, I got to here. It's ready for paint, but the season dictates that I shouldn't have more than one dry day during this whole process, so behind me is a tent I bought for this, on purpose. Well, it's about midnight, and on one side you can see I have a fairly decent looking factory Toyota paint job. Now, I did run into a problem caused by being impatient, and it's in the form of a run that you can kind of see. It looks like bubbling, but like, you know, I wasn't expecting this to be a 1 foot car or a 3 foot car. I was expecting it to be the kind where you stand about 10 feet back and you go, okay, that's in good shape for its age. So, mission accomplished. And I do get a tasty little reminder that I did the job, so I'm happy. Would I recommend my services professionally? No. Did I enjoy myself? Yeah. Did I do it perfectly? No. But that's DIY body. This is my first try, so I don't know. Seek professional help if you want a good job done. But I mean, it's results. Might not be the last time I do it, so I've learned something. Anyway, that concludes my section of this episode. Let's check in on Andre. With my body work done, I've gone to Andre's to check up on how he's doing. And he has a barbecue.
That's a new wheel.
But seriously, he started later, so it's gonna take a bit.
Maybe we'll be finished next year.
It's never finished, it's a car. And you thought we were going to get right into the other Toyota with body. Well, the truth is, no. Doing a different import. This is the Bimmer. We believe that this is the source of the leak. Not an iceberg. So Andre's made his adjustments to that. You can see it's this kind of gasket around the wires that come out of the fuse panel, and we're about to do a test on it to see if that's resolved the issue. I don't see anything. The day I want to be the most productive is the day I am the most destructive.
Seeping around this gasket. So I just scraped that out because it looked like it was filled up with gunk, and I wonder if that'll help the water drain down.
That's number 3. Yeah. Are you still cleaning?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was a leak test. My bad.
No.
I think being able to actually see further would be better.
Yeah, I think pulling the fuse box is a good idea.
Good morning. So, I mixed Krylon over top of my previous clear coat to try and get it lighter. And then I tried to clear coat over it. And would you guess what happened? My paint wrinkled. The back of my car looks like a handbag. I hate this because it looks like I'm totally incompetent, whereas I'm just mostly incompetent. So for my paint job, that's gonna have to be a big old cliffhanger until I get more money, because that's the end of that for now. No rust. I tried something, it didn't work, and $40. Well, that's not $40, that's a bit more expensive. This is $40 later. Ugh. But it's the closest match I could find. Don't screw it up. Alright, if you're still watching, reward yourself with an aspirin. And if it's not that bad for you, then that's great. But moving forward, right back to square one. Down to the substrate. We're gonna get that factory matched by Duplicolor. Well, it's not factory. We're gonna get Duplicolor on there, and then we're gonna do a clear. I hope that means I'm done. Well, needless to say, I'm finished. And also needless to say, it's a custom blend. It's not just straight out of the box. I'm gonna call it Rose Dave Metallic. It's a mix of cashmere beige metallic and rose gray metallic. And it's as good as it gets, because you gotta stop at some point. But yeah, it's good enough for guys. It'll get buffed up later, it'll look great. I'm not painting the whole car, so it's good. It's healed, it's clean, there's not going to be rust there, so it's wonderful. It's done.